Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. Manchester United have a held talk over potential deal for Atlanta striker Rasmus Hojlund and Frankfurt striker Hojlund Muani. This is a very interesting one, and this is coming from the Athletic Lorry Windwear. So much interesting transfer news. I don't know why, or I don't know what's going on with Manchester United, because normally usually we are doing very late when it's come to transfer. Doesn't matter it is doesn't matter in summer transfer window or January transfer window. We always late when it's come to making a deal with the other teams. But surprisingly, now Manchester United is like we already have agreed personal term with Mason Mount, and now we have detailed talks with the Hojlund Muani and Rasmus Hojlund. What a start! The transfer window is not even open yet, but what a start! I'm impressed. Like Didier Drogba said, I no longer recognize my team. What's going on? What's going on? Is this the sign of Glazer family continue to stay, or it is the sign of seeing the new ownership at Manchester United, especially Qatari? But that is the other side of the story. So let's continue. Let's going to continue the transfer story. Okay, this is coming from the Lorry Windwear, the Athletic. Manchester United have held detailed talks over potential deals for Atlanta striker Rasmus Hojlund and Frankfurt forward Hojlund Muani. Out of the two, Hojlund is seen as the likeliest player to join Manchester United at this stage. It is interesting one. I think both players are not that old, because Hojlund is only 20. He's still only 20, and Muani is like a 24. He's a French midfielder as a French striker. So in my opinion, personally, I prefer Hojlund. Muani is not. I don't like Muani, not because he's not good enough, because the way he plays, is I don't really enjoy it. I may not watch all the matches or Atlanta, but as long as I watch, when I watch Atlanta, Hojlund is the real deal. So it could be the great choice for Manchester United, and this kid is still only 20, which means he can develop under Erik ten Hag so much more, and we can use him as like a next decade at least. That's why I think Hojlund is going to be the great deal for Manchester United if we can complete the signing from Atlanta. But how much does it gonna cost? I'm saying like around £40 million, which could be great deal. But of course, when Manchester City sign for Erling Haaland for 52 million, it's gonna be the rob. It is a rob, it's a rob. But for Manchester United, all the people who are in charge when it's come to transfer from Manchester United are shit. They don't know how to negotiate the transfer deal. They don't know how to negotiate the player's salary. They don't know how to do business. Okay, so that's why I'm a little bit afraid of that Manchester United gonna overpay for Hojlund, but I think around 40 million is gonna be the great choice for Manchester United, and great amount for Manchester United. So I prefer Hojlund. I think he's gonna be there. The problem is I don't think Manchester United are gonna try to sign Hojlund as soon as possible, because Erik ten Hag idea is clear. He want to bring an experienced center forward and a young striker who can develop alongside of the experienced one. That is what Erik ten Hag wants at the moment. Erik ten Hag wants to bring Harry Kane to Manchester United so deadly. Unfortunately, we know it is very difficult or frustrating to do the business with the Tottenham Hotspur, especially the Kane transfer. Spurs doesn't want to let Kane go, not because of only the performance on the pitch. Out of the pitch, Harry Kane is one of the influence player in the UK. So that's why Tottenham Hotspur doesn't want Harry Kane go easily, even though the opposition team which does want to sign Harry Kane, if they are trying to pay the amount of money what Tottenham Hotspur want, they're not gonna be very easy to let Harry Kane go. That's why I think Erik ten Hag's idea is he wants to bring Harry Kane, and then he wants to bring Hojlund. He wants Hojlund to learn from the Harry Kane by by playing alongside of him. So that's why Eric Ten Hag idea is to sign a two striker, and it's very difficult. It's gonna be depends on how much money can we make from the player sales. How many player are we gonna save successfully? That is the question. That's why I think for Manchester United, as a Eric Ten Hag idea, I don't think we can sign two center forward in the summer. It's gonna be whether Harry Kane or Hojlund. I just think that both are not gonna come at the same time. I can only see one player, and that is not a Harry Kane. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, Laurie Winward, of course he continued. Jumatov has stepped up dialogue around the transfer target since Manchester United secured Champions League football, with the aim of knowing the numbers and involved on the fees and wages ahead of the market opening. Manchester United ownership flexes the adding some uncertainty to budgets, but Eric Ten Hag and the club's recruitment staff are progressing on a basis of business as usual. So congratulations. I'm a bit glad for Jamato. It seems like he is moving a bit faster than the other CEO or the other project director or sporting director. He's as soon as Manchester United secure Champions League football, he's trying to connect with the people or the striker or the players, which is interesting, or being linked with the Manchester United. That's why I think Jomato is doing a great job, I assume. Of course, he need to, when it's come to negotiation, he need to do better, because we couldn't pay, we can't pay, no more, overspending, okay, overpricing. So we gotta be very careful. So this is, Hojlund Muani and Hojlund. I prefer Hojlund, than Hojlund Muani. Okay. So what do you think about this situation? And then there is a story from the Samuel Leska, which Manchester Evening News. He says Eric Ten Hag has held multiple video calls with the Atlanta striker Rasmus Hojlund. Okay, so I think Eric Ten Hag loves Hojlund. He loves Hojlund. So I think Hojlund gonna be red next season, I assume, and we are not gonna cost like 80 million for Hojlund. It's gonna be like around 40 million pound. That's it. So that's why I think, in my opinion, when it's come to striker option, I see Hojlund more than Harry Kane. So what do you think about this story? Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.